Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Inspirational Vlogmas. Inspirational Vlogmas.
Love yourself. A merry little Christmas. And have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Hi guys. Hi guys. Hi guys. So today is day 7 and 8 of Vlogmas. I hope you guys are having a lovely dovey Christmas. Let's get right into it. I seen a video, I actually had to watch it for class, about a gap year, and I was like, hey, I took a gap semester, you know. I think it definitely would be very cool to make a video about like the do's and don'ts and what I wish I would have did. So just to give you guys some depth about my gap year, sadly I wasn't able to start in the fall semester with the rest of my peers. That wasn't my decision. It actually was something out of my hand, and that was the first time I actually faced like how can I say, like kind of like a real adult issue, like something that was truly out of my control. Like I couldn't do anything about it, you know. There's just no way that I physically could do anything about that situation. So it was definitely tough, and it was mentally draining. Anyone who's close to me or knows me can vouch for that. I felt like my whole life changed. That definitely has made me the person I am today, though. I wouldn't change it for the world. So just a little to address the elephant in the room. Basically, I went to a private school, and the person who was in charge of paying my payments, that was not my mother, because we don't throw shade to my mother on this channel. We throw praise, because that baddie tea be pulling through, man. Baddie tea is baddie tea. But anyways, yeah, so it was sucky. It was a lot of money. That my private school was not cheap. So there was just no way that was getting paid. So I did have to wait, and sadly I was gifted as a birthday gift my transcripts, which I didn't think was funny. I didn't think was cool, and I felt bad in the moment, because I was kind of like bashing the person, but then I was like, oh, why would you give that to me as a birthday gift? Anyways, that's not it, but I did not use that time wisely, y'all. Like, all I did was work a job I hated. Like, I literally hated my job. And at that time, I just kind of started doing YouTube, so I did do some YouTube videos. And I did just have some videos coming out. As you guys see, the Friends Buster, my fashion over trial, all that stuff was around that time, as well as my blonde hair. So I actually have been on YouTube for a very long time now. So let's just get right into it. For people who don't know, a gap year, a gap semester is a time that people take a break from school. Some people could do it during their years of college. Some people do it before. Some people do it after. It is all up to that person. So I'm just going to give y'all 10 ways, 10 things to do in your time of your gap semester that I did not do for the millionth time. So the first thing that is on the list, travel. Like, traveling is something deep in my heart, and I just travel. A lot of schools do offer a study abroad program, as well as internships that are overseas or, you know, in different countries. So you obviously can utilize that. But if you are taking a gap semester, which this video is geared towards, please travel. Whether that means to the next state over, outside. If you are in the Miami area, y'all better take them ferries to the Bahamas. Take them ferries. Take them little cheap flights. You know what I mean? Like, utilize your time, because at the end of the day, if you are between the ages of 18 to 21, this is the time to live. You don't have any major responsibilities. If you are in school, you know, you just have your school bill and, you know, things of that nature, but you don't have that many responsibilities. So you need to take use of all your resources, as well as just, you know, do what you can, because if one thing 2020 has taught us, that the next day is never promised. You know, we don't really know what comes next. We don't know what we truly don't know what we can do in life, because we done got everything taken away from us, child. So the second thing is get certified in something, whether it is CPR, you become an RN, dental hygiene, whatever. Like, get something under your belt. It doesn't matter if you are in school for a trade, if you are in school for a degree, if you are in your master's program, your any program, get a certificate in something. You know, it doesn't hurt to be CPR certified. It doesn't hurt to have that RN license on you. It doesn't hurt to even have that EMT. You know, you never know what happens in this world, and it's always good to have something to fall back on, especially for my younger watchers. If you are around the ages of like 12 to 17, definitely CPR certified and a babysitter certificate. That's the easiest way for you guys to pull in money, is to babysit. Whether you start with your family, then you move to neighborhood kids, and if you go to care.com, do that, because just do that. I'm telling you, that's the best decision you will make. Number 3, workout. I'm not even gonna go into my story, but workout. Especially if you're taking that gap year, there is nothing better than returning to school feeling confident in how you look, as well as looking good. Like, people be like, oh, where she went to, you know what I mean? Like, definitely work out during your time, because that's probably the best thing you can do. So the 4th thing, these go in no particular order, guys. This is just what I just like wrote down real quick, and things that I wish someone would have told me, or things I would have done. But find yourself, you know, take your time to meditate, like just take your time to get to know yourself, whether that means you want to take yourself shopping occasionally, or whether that means you want to just spend time by yourself, write in your journal, write in your diary, or, you know, find traits about yourself and things of that nature. You know, get to know yourself, because, you know, we can never be the best we want to be without knowing ourselves, without knowing anything about ourselves. And that's the case. A lot of people, you know, they don't know themselves. They don't know their goals, aspirations. They don't know what makes them this. They don't know, you know what I mean? And just know yourself, child, man. Just know yourself, because it's a hard world out here. So number 5, as I almost slipped up and said number 4, meditate and yoga. That was the best decision I could have made during my gap semester. I literally was meditating yoga as much as I can, or as much as I remember. And, you know, meditating in yoga isn't the traditional way. Meditating might just be, you know, putting some calming music and just sitting and eating some ice cream, or, you know, just watching a YouTube video. Or yoga could just be like stretching in the morning. Literally, it doesn't have to be the stereotypical way. Like, do what works for you, and that will better you. So number 6, spend time with your family. Even though my family might say I didn't, I think one of the best decisions I did make was spending time with my family during my gap semester / year. I wasn't up their butts, but, you know, there was a lot of time that they were there for me when I needed them, as well as just, you know, just playing an Uno, or playing a Phase 10, or, you know, babysitting, or just going to a relative's house and just saying hi and catching up. Because, you know, at the end of the day, those are the people that the Lord put in your life, and that they're with you forever. Like, until someone says goodbye and meets our Heavenly Father, y'all are together forever. So I definitely recommend that. And there's no good medicine like a good laugh with your family, a good family meal. Like, there's nothing better than that. So number 7, my favorite thing, visit your friends in college. This is actually a bittersweet one. It can go for bad and it could go for good. For me, it was a big teeter-totter, but I think it kind of helped me more than I realized in the moment. It's going to be tough, especially in my situation, if you aren't in college for something that is out of your hand, because you're going to feel a lot of, not envy or jealousy in like a negative way towards your friends, just like, oh, why can't this be me, you know, X, Y, and Z, or, you know, just when you get back to your house, feel angry because you have to go to work, or, that was me, you know what I mean? But, you know, really visit your friends, because one, you get that experience for free. You know, you get to visit them, have fun, catch up, see what life is in. That also really helps you figure out what environment you want to be in. A lot of people don't talk about PWIs, HBCU, private private and community colleges, you know, public schools, all those different things, like that's really not addressed. Like when you're in high school, it's just like go to college, and if you go to a private school, go to a PWI, go to a Catholic college. You know what I mean? There's not a real breakdown of, well, this type of environment has these type of people and this and that. So that really helps you figure out what type of dynamic you truly would flourish in and be the best in for your college, because regardless, that's coming out of your pocket. You know, that is the next 2 to 4 years of your life for regular school, and then beyond for graduate PhDs and all that stuff. So I recommend that. So 8, start a YouTube. It sounds so cliche, but like at this point, this is the easiest coin to make. Actually, I ain't even gonna say that because it is exhausting. But if you are somebody who from being a little baby, love being in the spotlight, love the drama, you know, love all that type of stuff, I hands down recommend it, because you know, this is your platform, this is your channel. Nobody can tell you what you can or cannot do. Obviously you're gonna have those negative people, but like this is where you will be able to express yourself, and I think we all want a platform like that. You know what I mean? It's fun. It definitely is very heavy relief when you see your work come to life. It's like, oh, like, you know, all this work, thank you. You know what I mean? It really does come together. So just start a YouTube, and it doesn't even have to be in depth like this. It could just be like if you fix cars, tips, if you have a certain job, tips on that, or story times. There's literally, YouTube has everything, so you have a spot here. 9, find a hobby. This is pretty self-explanatory. Keep yourself busy, helps you know what things you do not like. Try out different hobbies, try out different like little sports things. Really no harm, no cost. You can literally learn how to do every and anything on YouTube. Like for me, I really spend my time on hair and makeup, and it really did help me a lot to trust in myself to install my own hair and do my own makeup and things of that nature. So that was really cool for me. YouTube got it all, so you really should never be bored. So lastly, number 10, probably the most important thing. So the best was saved for last. Plan your future. Like literally you have to. Just plan your future. Like I'm so flustered, like I don't even know what to say, because I can't put emphasis on how important that is. It's important to not only know where you want to be in 10 years, 5 months, but know where you want to be tomorrow. Know what you truly want to do, because there's so much in the media that you have to go to college to get paid X, Y, and Z, but in reality, you can get a good trade and be good in your trade and make more money than people with a college degree. Or there's a lot of just certificates that you could just build on, move your way up to the company, and you could be making, like, so just look into stuff, because I know, I used to always say, like, you're dumb if you don't go to college. No offense, no shade, no tea, but that's the truth. Like that was an ignorant statement of me, and I couldn't realize that now and be mature enough to say, like, that was a very ignorant thing to say. Like there's so many opportunities, you guys. Like even just like being a makeup artist, they get paid so much money. Hairstylists now, especially like the lace and all that stuff, these crazy hairstyles coming back, like find something and just go for it. Like if people tell you you're crazy, I know a lot of people probably think I'm insane about the career I want to do right now, but I don't care, because I know I'm going to be a darn good surgeon, and I just know that's what the Lord wanted me to do. So as long as you have that confidence in yourself, and baby girl, baby boy, I ain't gonna lie to you, it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be a lot of self-investing, it's gonna be a lot, but you're not gonna regret it. You're not gonna regret it. You're not gonna regret it. You're not going to regret it when you are at that finish line and you can say, I did it. So that was our last one. I truly hope you guys enjoyed this video. This definitely was a little bit of a different video than on my channel, but if you guys see in my banner, I do have inspiration on there and motivation, and I really do want to tap into that because I love motivational speaking, and I only can hope to be one day, have my own TED Talk, and you know, tap into that. So once again, just, you know, if you are in your gap year, take a breather. Everything happens for a reason. Everything will work out for you in your favor. Things happen for you, not to you. And you know, with that, bye guys.